Lunar Light Entertainment proudly presents
Another one of them old Frank Monday productions coming at ya.
Unbelievable crowd. Great questions in the ideas room tonight. Just off the charts. Frank Monday, of course, knocking it out of the park. We will be back next week on Friday.
Good morning, y'all good looking sexy people out in Happy Land. I hope you are doing well today. Some folks have shown concern as to why I haven't been making as many videos as I usually do. And I wanted to explain part of the reason here is because school's about to start back up. I hope you can hear me well. I don't like to make too much noise in the morning because I don't want to bother my kids and wife while they sleep. You know, I get up early every day, but you know, making videos honestly is not a priority very much because there's very little incentive to do so. But anyway, I mostly just do it as a record for myself anyway. So the reason I haven't been making as many videos lately is because school's about to start back up, and so you know how that goes. There's always a mad rush to prepare and be ready. But I thought today I would bring you along on a little kung fu workout. So let's have a look. Let's see how that goes, and yeah, let's get it done. So here is my phone doesn't really have enough power for this, so we'll see how long it lasts. So here is my bag that I typically take out in the morning with me. It's got my sword, of course, my magic sword, and then I got a bottle of water and my flute. Now the flute is not something I really feel comfortable practicing every day because it's loud and I don't want to be disruptive to the environment here. So I only practice it during hours which other people would normally practice it too. Ideally, it would be first thing in the morning after doing my Kung Fu practice. Well, it would be meditation, then Kung Fu practice, and then it's the next thing I'm thinking about. It'd be meditation, Kung Fu practice, well, meditation, right? So you wake up, you know, ideally 3:30, something like that. Do 20-30 minutes of meditation, and then write in the journal to get down any imagery that came out of dreamland, and then do a couple of hours of Kung Fu, and then have a good breakfast, decent, you know, some easily digestible food, and then do the flute practice. So obviously times can vary on that, but the problem is the flute, because of its volume in a setting like, you know, the inner city, it would wake everybody up first thing in the morning, and nobody wants that. You know, nobody wants to be woken up to my flute practice. So it takes a back seat, and I just try to fit it in when I can. Like art doesn't really have a determined place in my life. I just do it when I can. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along. I hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to do this in segments so that the phone is able to support the amount of storage plus the amount of battery. So those are two things you have to contend with. You can see here that I've been watching the last Dark Journalist episode that aired on August 21st, 2021. So if you haven't seen this one yet, you should get over there and check it out. I'm here in the chat at some point. Let's see if the chat's working. See if there's anything I said on there. I was fully engaged with this one, and I had a good time. If you haven't watched any of DJ's videos, you should definitely try to, get into it a little bit if you like. You could binge watch it if you want. I mean, it's well worth it. But this particular one was about a mystery school warning about our current era and what's going down with that. So Oh, that's another thing I just wanted to make a quick mention of, is that the content of my videos going forward will be everything I normally do, like magic and kung fu and swing dancing and stuff like that. And then, you know, as the school year starts, I'll start doing the live drive jive again. But one topic that I will be tending to avoid, well, two topics really that I'll be tending to avoid, are the political situation, because it's like, meh. It looks like demonic forces have fully taken over all of that, so fuck it, right? And the other one is the invisible boogeyman. So I'll be doing my best. In the back of my mind, I'll be thinking, hey, self-censor, don't mention either of those. No invisible boogeyman. So I'll just stay the fuck away from that. I hope y'all good-looking, sexy, happy people are doing well out in Happy Land, and let's go get some kung fu done. As above, so below, and love is the law. And you know I love y'all good-looking people out in Happy Land. All right. So I was able to sneak out of the house, and so one thing you may or may not know about me as an individual is that I've got a long history of a love of Chinese. So what I was saying was, one thing you may or may not know about me, I'm just taking the trash out. This is what I have to do each morning, is that I have a long history of a love of Chinese Kung Fu. So my history in martial arts started back when I was a kid, 4 or 5 years old. My mom, maybe 6, 4, 5, 6, those 3 years, I believe. My mom had me in karate. And so me and my brother, I got a brother that is a little over a year older than me. He's now in the spirit realm. So I believe once you go into the spirit realm these days, you're back at 27, which is an important date in Taoism. So he and I pursued martial arts, karate, taekwondo, kempo karate and stuff until we got to like the point where we could make more decisions on our own. And actually it was him. He's the one that did it. So we moved to a new area in Southern California, and he sought out every kung fu school in that area to test them out and see which one was the best, all different kinds of martial arts schools. And he finally settled on a school run by Mike Patterson that taught, yeah, at the time, it's no longer there, XingYi, Bagua, and TaiJi, which are internal martial arts. So we were with that school for about 10 years and got, you know, to the level of Kwoshu and international fighting competitions in Taiwan and stuff. Not me, but my brother. So anyway, that's a little bit of the story. So this is the courtyard down here, and Guten Morgen. Hope you're doing well. So I wanted to explain a little bit of the situation here. Here's where I live in this part of Beijing, and so our courtyard used to be different. If you've been keeping up, it's changed quite a bit. But using this courtyard, I found that if I want to get an hour or two of practice in, then I need to, like, without interruption, then I have to be here like between the hours of 4 and 6. Because it's almost 6 now, so I'm way later than I should be. But I wanted to practice Kung Fu every day. And sometimes the pollution levels were really bad here in Beijing over the last 2 decades, as you probably know. And I just went ahead and did it anyway. I'm a fool. I think that's probably what injured me the most, that I'm suffering with right now, is that for the last 20 years I've been, this little courtyard right here, or this area, because it's changed a lot over the last 20 years, but I have been out here religiously nearly every day for the last 20 years doing my Kung Fu. And so yeah, you know, that is what it is. It means I've breathed a lot of smoke and heavy metal pollution here, which a doctor of the CDC, the Chinese CDC, told me early on. He said, you got to be careful, man. That shit's gonna poison you. You'll be dead in 10 years if you don't watch it. And I thought, who gives a fuck? Magic is magic, Kung Fu is my magic, and I'm just gonna push on through to the other side. And if that's what happens, then so be it. And so now I know that was a bad choice. I probably never should have even stayed in this city. I probably should have gone to well, see, here's the thing. What are you gonna do? Wherever you go, there you are. I mean, I could have went to a second-tier city. Who knows? It might have been more polluted. I've seen pollution levels all through here. Maybe I should have done Taiwan. A lot of people say it's nicer down there. But, I made my choices in life, and I just got to stick with them. There's no turning back now. The damage is done. So these, going forward, just Kung Fu for health and healing, magic, cast your magic out there and try to survive. So I'll show you a little bit real quick, because I don't got a lot of battery power right now. I don't know why. This phone, I think I'm gonna have to buy a new phone in the coming few weeks or months, because this phone battery just dies out really quick now. But anyway, yeah, so part of the challenge is the other people trying to use the courtyard, and they'll be very critical of you. They'll come out and gawk, and they'll say lame things and shit like that, because I'm a foreigner doing Kung Fu. But anyway, whatever. And then the other challenge is my wife too. Like, she's like, what are you doing? She always gives me a hard time at night and stuff, and so she made it very challenging. But no matter what challenge there was, pollution, the neighbors, the destruction of the environment, like this kind of thing, trash everywhere. I'd get out here every day, man, and on Saturdays I would clean all the trash out of the yard and make it, pick it up. And I did that for like over a decade, and people thought I was a fucking idiot, which I guess I was. I don't know. They don't care about the natural environment here, and like the system works much differently. I'll say that. Mosquitoes, whatever, no matter what challenges I faced, I just went ahead and did it anyway. And whether that was good or bad, time will tell. So I'll reboot this bad boy and give you guys a little basic Kung Fu warm-up activity. I love y'all good-looking, happy people. Yeah, I don't get it, y'all. I'm just gonna roll with the punches. I had just fully charged my phone, and after just that, 5 minutes of broadcasting, my battery has dropped to 12%. So somebody fucking with me. But, whatever. Fuck them. Do what you can, man. So I'll give you guys a little, a very brief warm-up type activity. This is the first thing you should do on the 100-day challenge. Each day, try to jump up and get this part of your Kung Fu routine done. It is the basic body warming techniques from XingYi and all internal Chinese Kung Fu systems. We're going to be tapping the body and doing a little stretching, and then doing a little white crane washing exercises. So let's check it out.
Alrighty, let's just go ahead and get into it then. So the first section of exercises you want to do are pounding the cauldron. So you just start off with pounding. You should do 3 rotations of this, up the body to the trapezius. And along the back, the fists are going up as well. I only did a short one there, just to give you and then start at the kidneys, go down the outside of the legs, and then back up the insides of the legs. Again, 3 of these is the requirement. 3 along the heart meridian, up the inside of the arm, and then back down to the trapezius again. You want to do 3 of each of the pounding section exercises. After that, you're going to do the kidney stretch. Kidney stretch, you can do 10 of these if you like. Typically we did 7, and then we did 7 knife hands across the kidneys. So you can see that you're really waking up the body with these gentle tapping and stroking exercises, as well as stretching. This is a basic XingYi warm-up. Some days I'll spend 20-30 minutes just doing this series of exercises you saw there, which was just a few, just 4 or 5 exercises. After that, you're going to go to butterfly hands. So tweaking hands like butterflies. You do 50 in front, 50 above the head, 50 out to the sides, and then the most grueling of all is 50 with the palms turned up. Again, I was just doing this as a demo, so I just did a few, not even 10 maybe of each. Finally, you're gonna shake off the hands and tap the head 7 in each direction. You see that the midgets, the mosquitoes are getting me. So inhale to the right and exhale to the left on this simple and fun to do Qigong exercise. That's it for now. So get started with this program 15 minutes a day every morning.
Alrighty, my camera's warning me of a battery issue. So that first set I did really fast, and typically I'd spend about maybe 10 minutes on that one, a little better, but just giving you the basic rundown. So those are the basic patting the body exercises. The next series of movements takes a little longer, maybe 15 minutes, and it's rotating all of the joints. Obviously not going to have time to go through all of that today, and I'd like to add some voiceover to this video later, so help explain some of it. But yeah, since the battery's dying, I'm just going to go ahead and call it here for this video. That way I can just save it, make sure that it saves without the battery dying, and then get it all uploaded and processed and throw it together on a video clip for y'all. I hope y'all good looking, happy, sexy people are doing well out in Happy Land. Join the 100-day challenge with me. Let's get out here every morning, come hell or high water, and get a little Kung Fu done. Get through this thing, man. I really hope and pray that all of you are doing well, and I am your biggest well-wisher, and I want us all to survive this and get out on the other side, and yeah, as above, so below. See you in the abodes of the future. One little interesting curiosity of challenges is there's a flock of crows that have come in to squawk at me as I exercise, and it's it's just one of those things, man. Obviously natural creatures never bother me, but the crow is the harbinger of well, here in Beijing he's the harbinger of winter, but also the harbinger of death, as you all know. And so a couple of crows perched up there, and I asked them, I said, are you guys here for me? And they're psycho pumps, huh? They're like, yeah, we know you'll be with us soon. So who are you? Who is that on the left there? Who is that on the right? Huh? Is that Boaz and Joaquin? You can't be worried about it, man. You just got to get out your magic sword and do battle with the demons. So, as above, so below. Let us pray. O Lord of the universe, the vast and the mighty one, creator of heaven and earth, maker of all things visible and invisible, master of the light and of the darkness, we adore thee and we beseech thee. Send us one of your holy guardian angels to protect and guide us through the innumerable snares of the earthly realm, where the subtle truth is mired in endless human opinion. Make those things known to us which we need to know, and strengthen us so that we may offer aid to our brothers and sisters and the one great family under heaven. We ask all of these things in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, who is the Divine Mother Mary Magdalene, Jesus' faithful bride. We ask all of these things in your name, Lord. And A shout out to all the other gods of every pantheon that you can imagine, and anyone who participates in a spiritual life. So it is commanded and confirmed, so mote it be.
I hope you enjoyed this presentation of XingYi Kung Fu with Frank Monday, the 100-Day Challenge. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day.